Hi, welcome to A Week in Walford, the EastEnders review show presented by two people checking their mouths for missing molars. I'm David Brown.
And I'm Sarah Doran.
This week's headlines: Aidan hounded out,
Luke confirmed dead,
and evil genius Sharon. Well, it really did feel like old school EastEnders tonight.
It really did.
I mean, I really enjoyed it because I like the fact that the police in EastEnders are always useless and it's always down to the residents to evict.
You gotta get a mob round, what?
Exactly. So I like that. You know, periodically over the years we've seen them do the same with Nick Cotton and people like that. You know, they all kind of come together in a moment of crisis.
It's the ultimate neighbourhood watch. It's more like neighbourhood watch out.
Yeah, that is so true. Yeah. They're always there for you when they're needed.
When the chips are down.
Exactly.
I'm really sorry, I can't stop doing the accent.
Yeah. There was quite a few accents kicking about.
Yes, my native homeland. I am from Dublin,
yes.
And Aidan was doing quite the Dublin accent.
Yeah.
But it kind of came out more towards the end of the episode, which I know we discussed a bit when Phil gave him like quite a deck. It was more like, you're not starting on me, are you? I'm really sorry for that impression. But yeah, and then, as you know, dirty old town playing in the background as well.
Yes, that was funny. I'd have preferred it if it was Bewitched. That'd have been quite funny, wouldn't it? If you'd have got the numbers wrong. What's this? Bewitched. I'm taking your treehouse, Michael.
Say it's true. Say to me, you're sorry, Mick.
Yes, exactly. But I thought it all came together quite nicely. I mean, it wrong-footed me because I genuinely thought that Aidan was a goner and that he was going to end up dead by the end of the episode. Because I've been kind of getting an early 2000s, late 90s vibe from EastEnders at the moment. The Return of the Slaters coming, the E20 coming back. I thought they were going to kind of redo the Steve Owen Saskia storyline and have Aidan accidentally killed. But no, he lives to fight another day.
Yeah, and obviously far away from Walford as far as we can tell. It did seem like they were shoving him right out. And I think that last minute when he was trying to say to Keegan, here's a quid, lad, run away, and he's like, I actually quite like it here.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
And then like off he trots. But who wouldn't leave after getting decked like Phil Mitchell?
I know. Well, that's the thing, isn't it? On EastEnders or any soap, it's all about the community and the fact that neighbourliness trumps family in the end, and that you all rally together in a time of crisis.
They're an even bigger family.
That's right.
As Phil would say.
Yeah, it's kind of at the end of it. The Vic was like some kind of utopia, wasn't it? They were all kind of like having one big love-in. I thought it was quite unlike anything I'd ever seen before.
A support group, some might say.
But yeah, Phil still showing what he's got when it's needed.
Just takes his meds and then gets like, hang on, Sharon, I'll just get my body on. Yeah,
exactly.
You know, it's like, boom.
That's right. I mean, the way that he won the day was basically by resolving another long-standing plot point as well. What had happened to Luke Browning, and now we finally had the answer.
Yeah, so it seems like he's really a goner.
Yeah. I mean, this is kind of... It was used as a way of kind of getting rid of Aidan, but it also now means that Phil has blood on his hands.
Again?
It was kind of done on his orders.
I know, what's new?
After killing the tramp in the car lot all those years ago, you know, it's now another body that Phil is responsible for, I think, in a way. Don't you reckon?
Oh, I just think... I mean, I feel like it wouldn't be EastEnders if Phil didn't have blood on his hands.
Yeah.
You know? He constantly needs to be this lovable villain.
Yeah.
But like you kind of feel like he's never quite malicious a murderer. You know, it's always like kind of the accidental murderer.
Yeah.
Can you be an accident? Well, that's called manslaughter. You can be an accidental murderer.
Well, he's kind of
apparently.
one step removed from the murder, isn't he? So he obviously wasn't plaguing his conscience too much. He was kind of like sitting there drinking his orange juice at the end of it with a bit of a self-satisfied smile on his face.
Been a bit of a night. Fetch me slippers, Mick.
Yeah. I mean, the thing about Phil is that I suppose because of what he's done and because of his crimes, he has to kind of like live in perpetual misery. Any kind of moments of optimism are always short-lived.
He can't have a happily ever after.
No, because it's a very moral universe.
Completely.
You can't be kind of, you know, a bit of a baddie and be cock of the walk as well.
No.
Although seems to be what Sharon is striving for, evil genius Sharon.
Oh, Den and Angie's little girl.
Yeah.
Quite enjoyed that little line from her.
I mean, after all this time, I thought we were finally going to get to find out how Sharon pulled off the audacious
Dr.
robbery.
Evil, you know.
But it was fudged, wasn't it? Let's face it.
I think we discussed this before, David. I just want to know how all those newspapers got in there, got into that package, and got under the desk at the Arches. Yeah. But she didn't tell me that.
She said, "Do you want to know?" I'll tell you. And then she never did.
Sharon, you tease.
She just said, I wanted to help out Mel and Hunter.
Yeah.
I wanted to get you the money to Phil. And she said, and there she was at the end of the episode, kind of hugging Linda. I was thinking you basically hung her out to dry a few weeks ago.
Sorry, love. I mean, 2 weeks ago I could have helped you out. You know, I could have saved your family. But no, I've just let your husband be like, you know, beaten to death, almost to death with a stick. Yeah. Had the pub almost set on fire. But it's all fine because me and my hubby are here now, and we've dealt with it. And you know, I'm dead and Angie's little girl. So what are you going to say? So it's the case of Phil and Sharon kind of get all the kudos for saving the day. But do you think that Phil would have acted in the way he did had it not been for Shirley calling him out early in the week? I think Shirley's the one to thank, really. You know, Cheryl.
Yeah, she was great. She called him what did she call him? A old git, selfish old git. I think that's what made him act. I think Phil really loves Shirley more than Sharon still. Yeah. Surely you can't be serious. No, I mean, the other plot point I think will kind of come up in the weeks to come, and you can join us in 7 days' time to find out if I'm true, is that there'll now be a fuel crisis in EastEnders because they were throwing that petrol. You know, half of it ended up over young Ollie. The rest of it was all over the bar. I think there's going to be a fuel-free Albert Square for weeks to come, but you can join us in 7 days' time to find out if we're right.